Hey guys! Hang on. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Here we are, back in the office for a third time. Checking with everything to make sure it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's get moving. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, maybe we did miss a memo, but... Okay, I think I'm gonna go completely with the narrator this time and see what we do. Because I want to see where he's leading us, to see if we should trust him or not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So last time we got the crazy ending, or no, wait. We got the one with Minecraft, so this time I'm not sure what we're going to get.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Party's
Stanley
at
decided
9.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah, party's at 6. Let's see. Shift Global Market Parade. Neat. Broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wondering. No, that's it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Let's
office.
go up. I don't want to be crazy again. Ooh. Yeah, the textures are very nice. This is really pretty. Just this scene alone. It's a really pretty place. I like this game. I like it. Anything? No? Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a Saturday or something. Stanley just came to work on a Saturday. Like, did nobody think of that? He just showed up on
Stepping into
Saturday?
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
You came in on a Saturday.
Was it the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him?
The
And so the
calculator.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
The same.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing
cool.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That's funny. By putting them in randomly, I knew what the code was. I haven't typed dozens. Now it's getting kind of creepy. Yeah, I'm getting cold chills. I don't like this place. But the office is a rather pleasant place to be. There's a button. Yo. This is cool. Where are we going? And it keeps moving my cursor back every single time. And it loads. That's kind of annoying. But I can fix that.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Yeah?
as though he felt more free to think for himself,
Oh.
to question the nature of his job.
Okay, that's
Why
good.
did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I don't know.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
How far did we go down? Are we like center of the earth or something? Just go. Well, apparently we aren't going back that way. very pretty. It's like a sewer or something.
Stanley walked
hello.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, why would you put it in that big of letters if you're trying to hide it from the people in your company? Just say, hey, I'm totally evil or something. That would have been exactly as obvious. Well, what's in there this time? What's this?
The lights were on an enormous room packed with televisions.
Oh, I want one.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Yo.
Stanley thought to himself.
This one's
Did
pretty.
he have the strength to find out?
I want one of those TV screens. Or I just want the whole room. Stanley, take me to your work. Yeah, there's the camera button. Is it turn on cameras or something?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
I'm
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Yeah, right there. Here's my office.
The lives of so many
it's in the middle.
Individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Weird. Oh, it's creepy. Yep, 427, that's mine. 427, huh? Oh, this is how I came in, yeah? Oh, no, there's this. Elevator?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be.
What does that do?
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Oh,
that
there's
his
an elevator.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe. Maybe Stanley's been mind controlled.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Maybe.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, I guess so.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
But it's already disabled. It says control disabled right here. And all these are offline. So, why should we worry? Can't we just leave now? I like these lights, they're really pretty. Made me think this place was lava or something. Yeah, the textures are amazing. The lighting is so pretty. I'm a sucker for games like this. See, look, they're all offline. If they're all offline, why would you need to dismantle it? They're all off. It's all off, you know. Disabled, yada yada yada. We don't need them. You know? Awaiting input, huh? So it's like it's like the it's kind of like the Matrix or something like that. You know, 'cause it says mind controls awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Why would I want mind control? It only works on the people in this building. Hang on. It's probably gonna come back. I think it... Wait, what? Crash? No, we can look around.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Very dark.
Was it over?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yo.
He had won.
Good.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
We did it.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Dang. There's a house over there. Let's go get help. Come on. Come on, Stanley, let's go talk to them. Let's go talk to them.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
I'm not moving him.
The immense possibility of the new path.
It's moving itself.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Dang, that was deep. Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Cool. So was that the proper ending? Yeah? All the other endings where you missed the narrator aren't the correct one? No. This is a cool game. I think I'm going to do another ending in this video. I'm going to do 2 endings in this video. That one was pretty short. Let's mess with the narrator a bit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
No matter how
What's the
hard
box?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of
Can't
his
see the
co-workers.
box. What is it? What is it? What in the world is that box? What the? What? What the? What the? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Is there a way to get... What? What am I doing here? Wait, what? I glitched. What is this to do something up here? Okay. Go through the window. Is it open? It is. Whoa! Uh-oh. I think I broke the map.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Oh, God.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yeah.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Okay.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay.
There once was a man named Stanley
Oh, a song.
who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old, and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Dang.
Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong, and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Dang.
You too will become quite unbearable.
That was good. I'm enjoying myself. I like music. Guess that's it. Begin the game again. Huh. So that's one of the endings, I guess. The music ending. That was really short as well. I'm gonna do one more.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
By the way, where did he get a guitar? Or even there's stuff on. All they disappear. How rude. Yeah, I think that what happened was they all just... Wait, what? How did... Oh. You can just call on disks. Wait, input. Input received. Okay, that's weird. Is that important at some point? Is that an achievement?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's not do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Nice. I want a drink. Let's see, should we pick one?
Yes.
I prefer water.
Really, really worth it being here in the room.
It's stuck.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Bang!
Really?
Bang! Bang! Open! Give me my drink. I ordered from you!
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Maybe.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
That makes sense.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Okay.
I'm not your enemy, you really are. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
yes.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me,
Do I?
I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who is that? Does Stanley have a wife or something?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who? Oh, that's creepy.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up.
I answered the phone. Who is it? Where are we? Oh, that's our,
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now.
Our partner
I want
number
you
is
to come in
47.
and tell me all about
Your due.
Ah.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
I'm not scared of
Did you
mannequins.
actually think you had a loving wife?
Hey.
They want to commit their life to you.
Oh, come on,
I'm trying to
man.
make a point here, Stanley.
Stanley could get out
Trying to
there.
get you to see
Stanley could go do
Come
something.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Stanley could go get a lady, I guess. Maybe he could go, I don't know, do something.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, yeah? Good morning, employee 427. Press LT on your gamepad with trigger, huh? See, this is different because it's a music controller.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Excuse me.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to.
Oh.
Now he's pushing a button.
Hey,
Now,
it's turning into our,
now he's going home.
it's turning into our office.
At work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's
Have some of that fridge.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
So Stanley's just in his office this whole time. He's just been imagining all these cool things are happening to him.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Ooh.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Dang.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
It's like talking about the player, I guess. And how we're playing, how we're in a world of Stanley, but in the end we're really just sitting in a room just pressing buttons. And we get so invested in video games that we forget that there's life outside of this one. That there's an outside, I know there's an outside, I just don't go there.
And I'm trying to tell you, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I put down my controller. I'm not gonna press anything. No, I will not. I'm just getting my breakfast, because I have breakfast here that I forgot to eat, and now I'm going to eat it. I'm just waiting. Okay, so, he's talking about players and playing video games, I guess is what he's talking about. And he's also saying that Stanley is really just in his office, and we are living in the world that he imagined. I guess. It's something like that. It's kind of neat. I guess I have to press the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
He pushed a button. And I tried
Whoa.
again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. Stanley will never stop pressing buttons. Dang. What an ending, huh? Wait, what? It's blue. Why is it blue?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is weird. Everything's blue. What's all blue? Now it seems like a doctor's office. Who shut these blinds? Seriously. Stanley, are you not strong enough to rip open some blinds? Come on, man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so it's exactly the same, just blue. Okay. Well, that's all the time I have for this run. But thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun this time. Geez, so Stanley is really just at his desk pressing buttons, you know? And we're just going through his imagination, I guess. It's kind of cool. Okay? Well, I have some breakfast to eat, and you guys have probably got other stuff to do. So, I will see you next time that we play the Stanley Parable. And then I'll find another game to play. Possibly Ori and the Blind Eye, I'm not sure. Bye guys.